the season doesn't end how you want it, but do you take any personal pride in the achievements that you've been honored for the last couple of days, being named National Freshman of the Year, being a freshman first team All-American? Is there a sense of pride in what you've been able to accomplish in your first year here at Clemson?
Yeah, for sure. I've been thinking about, I just want to make these past few years in high school, my goal was to just at least start as a freshman, just start. And then as it inched closer and closer that day, I just do everything I can to just be able to do that. And just by making that my goal, I think I've accomplished a lot more just by reaching that first goal. And then once you reach that goal, it's like you just take every day one by one and just keep stacking those days up. And then next thing you know, it's like I have such a great season, and it was kind of hard to appreciate it. Like I know Henny told me right after the game that I was National Freshman Pitcher of the Year, and it didn't really hit until a couple days later because we were just so down about how we lost. But I'm still very appreciative of that, and it means a lot to me for sure.
And you talk about the seniors and the leadership and how much you'll miss that group of guys, but because of the season you just had, your teammates are going to look to you, and probably already do, as one of the leaders on this team. How do you view your role as a leader on this team heading into your sophomore season?
I had a meeting with Coach Bakich about that. He definitely wants me to take on that role, and I'm all up for it. I want to be able to take all these Ps, all these pitchers under my wing, and kind of teach them a couple of the things that I like to do and that work for me, and guide them in the right direction, and hopefully that will spread amongst all the players and pitchers, especially on the team, so we can have a stronger pitching staff next year.
You had that goal to start. You have these accolades. What are you most proud of, though, from your individual accomplishments or growth even throughout this season?
One of my biggest things was just trying to stay healthy and just managing, just being able to be out there every single weekend. And it was a little bit of a struggle in the season because you can't have a good year if you're not out there. So just getting in there with Rick and just going over things. I know I had to take a week off in the middle of the season, which felt like forever. It was kind of weird. You think 1 week, oh yeah, it's not that much. So it took me a little bit to get back into rhythm after that, but just still being able to go out there was one of my hugest goals.
Time for one more question.
You've played baseball your entire life. How much different was a college season on you? You talk about trying to stay healthy, just the endurance that it requires and the mental capacity that it requires to survive a college baseball season.
Yeah, this is the most innings I've pitched in a single season in my whole life. So it was a lot to prepare for and a lot to stay in it. And yeah, as you said, the mental side was a huge part of this season because it's week after week. You got to keep yourself in that routine. You're going to want to drift off a little bit, but you just got to stay focused. One thing we do here is journaling, so keep journaling, keeping the mind fresh, and just focus on, as Coach Bakich says, one day at a time, stay in the present moment. So just taking up all those things in the preseason mentally was the hugest thing for me, just to be able to stay mentally 100% every single game, so I was able to do my best out there.
All right, thank you, Aidan. Appreciate it.